Hey, what's up guys? DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Combat Mission Shock Force 2. It's been a really long time since we played this game, but I had this idea today to take the Canadians and put them up against the Americans in what is probably the most accurate combat or battle simulator available. So here we are with two equally large forces and most importantly, equally expensive. Because in this game, a better unit, a more rare unit, a more combat efficient unit is going to cost you more. So if I've taken 5,200 points per faction and spent them all, or more or less as to my best ability, yeah, I might have not been able to spend every single point, but that's simply because there are no units that I could buy for that remaining number. If I've done that, I should have an equally efficient combat force. I've done a few things to make sure it is as even as possible. There's 2 main battle tanks per side. There is an equal amount of vehicles. At least I've deployed a similar fighting force. Like, we don't have dismounted infantry versus mechanized infantry. So yeah, the Americans have Strikers and Humvees. We have LAV-3s and Nialas. Yes, I don't know much about the Canadian Army. I do recognize the Leopard tank because that is what we in the Swedish Army use as well. Or the Swedish Army. I'm not part of the Swedish Army, but yes, you do catch my drift. We've got a few G-Wagons as well, which is kind of cool. It's not a Brabus G63, but it is a G-Wagon. It's nice to see. So we've got a nice mix of European and equipment in general, I suppose. Yeah, if there's a Canadian Army expert in the comment section right now lurking, do let me know what is native to the Canadians in terms of the layout we have here today. I do understand that the majority of the U.S. equipment deployed today will be native to the U.S. But then again, there's a few things here and there, like perhaps a Swedish AT rifle and whatnot, or AT launcher, AT rifle, not sure what you call it. Anyways, let's get down to business. So we're on a meeting engagement map. The objective is in the center to capture the village. We both have similar starting points, kind of in like a low ground defilade. So as soon as you get up top, you're going to be spotted and visible. So let's lay out my battle plan before we hit that start button. Here is my forward observer. I want this guy to move for the high ground and preferably behind some cover. Now, I mean, we're gonna be out in the open. It's gonna be impossible to really stay hidden. I just have to put my observers somewhere where they can spot targets for the armor down below, and also make sure the armor is in range and that they have clear vision of the enemy. There's a lot of difference in terrain here, and there are some structures and a few trees on the map as well, so you gotta really take terrain into account here when placing out your units. Anyway, we're gonna go for a wild card. We're gonna send the forward observer up here with all haste. In fact, we're gonna make sure it is as fast as possible. And we're gonna dismount the infantry while we're up there so that they can get to doing what they need to do. We're gonna just quickly dismount the observer section right there. Hopefully they'll do that once they get there. You know, just to be sure, I don't remember how the AI really works in that scenario, so we're just going to send the vehicle up. Here is a section of Assault Pioneers, right? Assault Pioneers. These guys are going to go as fast as possible to the high ground opposite of our spawn. There's a big, nice hill here, kind of a ridge, and it stretches along this area for a while, heading east. And if we place our soldiers on this side, especially the infantry, they should be pretty safe from enemy strikers and main battle tanks. The Abrams in this case. Here's my AT section. This is essentially the bulk of my AT. I don't think I have any AT capacity beyond this except for a few javelins. Is this a javelin? It's an SRAAW. I don't know what that is. Let's get this guy out quickly to get a look. It's not a javelin. It almost looks like a Metis. Like a... Yeah, interesting. Is it a French AT weapon? I'm not sure. Is it Canadian? Who knows? I don't. And that's why I'm asking you. You can Google, okay? I can't right now. Let's get these guys up as well. We're going to get the weapons platoon into the city. I want these guys behind cover. I want the machine guns somewhere, perhaps on a rooftop or in a building, just to really, like, get into some solid cover because there's not much else on the map. And to make sure that these guys don't go off-road before they get here, you just got to set them up like that. And then after that, you can now get them straight into town. So I'm going to do as much of this as possible before we actually get going, because once all hell breaks loose, it's going to be harder. Here we have 2 platoons. In fact, we have 3 in total. This is B Company HQ is in charge of all of this, mainly the infantry. This is Battle Group HQ, which is everyone. This is Combat Support, which is AT, Pioneers, and all that stuff. So, yeah, they are going to remain back here. We're going to take this guy, 9th Platoon, or 9th Platoon, part of B Company. This is a platoon containing 3 sections of infantry, all mounted into Niala, the RWS version of the car, which might feature some additional armor. Not sure. Perhaps, who knows? Perhaps it's the 762. Is it the M260? I'm not sure. It is a GPMG anyway. And we're gonna get these guys up. I'm worried the Striker and their 50 caliber machine guns. If it is the Striker with the 50 cal, they do have a Striker with the medium machine gun on as well. I'm worried we're gonna be outmatched, but we're just gonna have to do our best. Anyway, so let's get these guys, and in a fast manner, let's get to the southern side of the... No, that's the... Is this facing south? Like, if I do this, then it's north. Yeah, so no. This is the southern side. It is the northern side of the town, but we're heading south. God. Way to confuse myself, Diplex. Okay, and this 10 platoon is going to head to the eastern side of that town, I suppose. It's actually the western side. The compass is confusing me. All right? Okay, anyway. So that's done. We're going to dismount these guys and get them out. There's going to be a lot of infantry in a small area. I'm worried it's going to be too cramped. You know what? Last minute changes. This 9 platoon is going to act reserves. I might even move them out a little bit more to the left. I'm not worried about their grouping, because look at the terrain, okay? They're going to be safe down here for now, and then we're going to spread them out, perhaps even take this ridge, but once again, they're very exposed up there, so we don't want to be too frisky with that. This is another platoon. This is 8 platoon. I have the same plan for these guys as I do for the Assault Pioneers. I want to get as much infantry up here to cover the flank as possible. In fact, I think if I get them up here, like, look at this perfect defilade here. Like, enemies on this side will not be able to see over, so right there, they should be safe. I think we're ready, except for the last and most major part of this. It is to get the main battle tanks up and going. This is E Squadron HQ, directly under the Battle Group HQ. No, we're gonna face that way first. I want to get these guys up here. Let's have a look at the position, right? They're on the high ground, but once again, anything that can spot them, these guys can spot in return. I'm pretty confident that logic is going to work out. I might just want to actually, like, use these trees for cover a little bit, so we're gonna probably be a little more conservative with them. We're probably gonna try and be a little more... This is like the first time we're using some serious main battle tanks here in this game. Actually, we've used the Abrams before during our US Army video. Did I ever release that US Army video, or did I make it and never released it? I think I made it but never released it. Well, what do you know? And then here we have the ATGM platoon. It's a tow missile, yeah. It's the LAV3 TUA ATGM. So these guys, I might want to spread them out. This is one section. We're gonna move them up here, and then we're gonna get them across the road here. This is 2 section. We're gonna kind of move them up on the high ground there. If they do that slowly, they shouldn't interfere with the traffic. I think we've set everything out, guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start this battle. It's gonna be brutal, hopefully hella cool as well. Oh, jeez. This G-Wagon is... I'm wondering, are they, like... are they using the G63 AMG? They are speeding. They're fast. Oh my god, I might have to slow things down here. Okay. Okay, you're good right there. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, dismount. HQ, HQ. A, I might just have to add an A so that you don't think I'm playing as the US. Oh, okay. I have the ability to pause. The AI can think a million thoughts a second, okay? A billion thoughts a second, or I don't know. I can't, okay? So that's unfair. We'll keep the driver in the vehicle. We're gonna get this platoon HQ in that building. We're gonna get the 2IC team on a level 2 for spotting. We're gonna get one section is gonna take the flank. 3 section is gonna take the bottom floor of that building, and 2 section is gonna take 2 sections up for a nasty, or not nasty surprise, but they're gonna head there. In fact, I want 2 section 4 armored personnel carrier to transport them right there and then face up. And then I'll multi-manage this later. I'm gonna try and not use this as much. I'm gonna try and be like as sparse as possible with this pausing. It's just you gotta realize, guys, like this is a serious position, okay? The honor of old Canada is at stake here. I mean, if the US lose, you can all accredit me, like, you can just be like, oh, well, they would have won, or they could have won if I played as them. Like, when I'm playing as this faction, like, it's all up to me to really make it happen. And, you know, we kind of want... You probably, if you're an American and, you know, the vast majority of this channel watching, you might really, really want the... Really want the Americans to win, and I understand that. But, you know, if they don't, it's... I don't want to say it's probably... But... likely because I'm controlling. But hey, I don't think the Canadians have any bad equipment or anything, so that's not what I'm trying to get at either. Okay, let's unload these guys. We're getting these guys up here quick as hell. I think that is a safe area. Like, they're just kind of like ridging it. Alright, let's unpause. Oh, the US. Canada versus the United States. What a crazy thing. Okay, we're getting some Canadians into the city. We are first. We have blitzed our way here. I think we do have the faster vehicles. I think the Americans do have a few Humvees, but once again, they're rocking mainly the Striker for their infantry transportation. And that's cool and not good for us at all, because the Striker is considerably more heavily armed, or heavily armored rather, than the Nyala, which kind of looks like a MRAP or MATV. So y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't think I need to pause for this, but I do need to get these guys somewhere good. This one's gonna park on the main street and just cover east. This direction. Oh, things are about to get nasty soon. I'm gonna pause again. Once again, once the action really kicks off, I doubt I'll have to. This is just for the sake of, like, making sure we don't leave units sitting by and not doing anything. It's just, honestly, to have a chance here. Okay, we're up against an AI. Okay, they know this stuff. This is a wild card. Not sure this is gonna work. Not sure that they're gonna do anything good. But once again, I think they're gonna have some kind of flank coverage. Hopefully, we're not gonna take too much fire by tanks and stuff. These guys don't really have much they can do from here. I think I gotta be a little more ballsy with this. They're not soft vehicles, but they're not as heavily armored as our main battle tanks. Once again, they're gonna keep an eye on the left flank. From this position over here, they should have good coverage. This Leopard tank, I think I'm gonna have you slowly move forward, and then you watch the left. Once again, I think there's a slight possibility that he's not gonna be able to see the rest. You know what? Fuck it. I want a Leopard in the town. I just don't think we have anything to lose when it comes to that. Let's park a Leopard right here. He's going to be covered from the left. This vehicle belongs to this squad, so we're going to send... Is it? No. Yeah, we're going to send this guy up here. Have him face north. This guy is going to move here and face that direction. He's facing that direction. We got this unit on this floor, face that direction. These guys are going to face that direction. We got these guys up here. That's good. Let's get some soldiers out. Boom. Boom. Let's keep some reserves. Boom. And then finally, I think we've forgotten about them. The Pioneers. Just, you know, for the the sake of the firepower, I guess. Let's get these guys up here. Let's get someone here. Look at this perfect ridge here. Like, this is going to be excellent cover from that direction. Oh, and these guys have the LAV3s with the 25 millimeters. So I don't think we have any strikers with heavier weaponry than the 50 cal. In fact, if we're lucky, the strikers at best have the M240, right? But I think they're going to have something better than that. But did I say M260 before? I meant M240. I definitely meant M240, the GPMG, the FN M240. Yeah, you guys catch my drift. It's like the most common NATO machine gun, at least medium machine gun. Then we're gonna get these guys. We're gonna put this one like right here. I think you can just like look over this. Yeah, that's excellent. We definitely want these guys to like move up to some extent. Not overexpose. From the hill, he's gonna be shot from below. I just know it. So we're gonna drop this guy back up here, and he can cover like that direction. We're gonna leave this car, and we're gonna reverse it just a tiny bit. I'm just doing micromanagement like a gowd, and then we're like a gowd, man. I'm a gowd. We're gonna move these guys up here, and then we're gonna put these guys. We'll put one on that side. Wow, this is some serious micromanagement, but we're here to beat the U.S. Army, the most, the deadliest army in the world. So, I definitely don't think Canada places second, which is why I'm struggling to even get close to them in terms of combat firepower today. But of course, you can't. It's hard to measure the army when you have this limited numbers. You know, like you can bring the best that you can for 5,200 points, so it's hard to really estimate it. Oh, we got the first action. We got troops, infantry engaging the Americans. Nice, good to know. Let's get a MG in this flanking building here. Javelin crew, let's keep you up. I want to keep you. I think you can get there without problem. MG, second floor. I don't want anyone on the roof, and you guys in front of that building. If we got any tanks crossing this center section, whoa! Nice! Whoa, we got a hit on something. That was the, one of the, these guys. Why are you so slow behind? Oh, he's firing. He's bogged. No, he's bogged. Whoa. Did our javelin guys, or no, not javelins, you know, the SRM, whatever, SSRAAW. I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. I can't remember. I just hear rockets being fired, and it makes me terribly happy. It's these guys back here. Look at that wrong range fighting. No, it's long range. Can I? What's this? Wide? Oh my god. How do I zoom? There we go. It's been a while. Yo! I think they're bogged down like myself. But that's part of their striker force. Oh, that's an Abrams. That's one of their Abrams. Pop smoke. And get yourself kind of back to safety. This infantry should be fine. Oh, they got casualty. Let's just get these guys back down. Whoa. Backing off, backing off, backing off. I'm worried I'm going to lose... Let's just kind of get inch up a tiny bit. I'm worried I'm going to lose control of this right side here. If they have both of their main battle tanks there, that's deadly. We have an Leopard here. He's not in the greatest position. We're going to have to just... In case they come over the hill, we'll have him facing that way. You here? Oh, do you hear that crazy engine? Deutsche Stahl. The two ATGMs are doing good here. We lost the observers, but we still have the observer section, so we're going to have them try and get there as quickly as possible to do some observing. ATGMs are just picking off the targets right now. That's exactly what they're supposed to do. We have gunners and troops here doing what they can. We're going to inch out a tiny bit with these cars. Maybe put the machine guns to work. Doesn't he... Do we need a driver? A machine gunner? Because we got a driver in it. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to borrow the drivers of these two vehicles. I'm going to get them in the machine gun seat for both of those cars. Boom. And we're borrowing machine gunners. Go, 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 go. For now, then we can keep these guys back here. This is good that we have the Javelin squad. Or not Javelin, but you know what I mean? The SRAAW. SRAW. SRAW, dude. Okay, 3 section. We got a little bit of a parking lot down here. I don't mind it. It looks kind of cool. ATGMs are still going out. Oh, that's a striker. We're starting to see the units kind of like get loosened up a little bit now. There's a lot of infantry. I'm not sure the strikers are doing this. Oh, these are knocked out. Yo, I think we had a great hit because we got 6 knocked out strikers here. Like, I've seen a few rockets go out, but... Oh, we're taking fire. Enemy fire support vehicle knocked us out. Or one of our ATGM vehicles. That second one's gonna go out. Boom! We got more strikers coming up on this side. But look at this, like this shorter range. Like, you're smoked. This is why we put these guys here. And it feels like, I don't know if they've both fired, but we've knocked out both of those vehicles. And if there's infantry behind, now it's the time for the Canadian infantry to counterattack. Canadian infantry. Alright, guys. Let's move up into firing positions. Let's counter that infantry coming over. Coming over. I'm not sure where the Abrams went. They might try and go around completely. Gets me a tiny bit worried. We do have an observer section. Time to kind of bite the steel here and see if you can spot something. Whoa. A lot of strikers. US mechanized don't mess around. Once again, for every one of these Nyala Jeeps we have, they got a striker. So even if we've knocked out many, they have so many more to give. And so far I've seen mostly 50 caliber ones, which is also greater than than our vehicles. Oh, this is turning into a massacre right now. But the machine gun is being used. Yes, he's being used at the gunner right now, so that's all good. Let's bring these up at least to do some kind of damage here to the enemies on the left side, because we got a lot of infantry here. So let's put these 2 machine guns to work. They're coming in hard. That's an Abrams. Oh, no. No, it's knocked out. I can't believe it's knocked out. I wonder if it was hit by a rocket. Oh, my God. We got a battle here between the Leopard versus the Abrams. We're hitting each other. Oh my God. US infantry in the open. Now's the time for the Canadians to counter. There we go! Partial penetration. Look at the US infantry. Counterattack, counterattack, charge! Light infantry. This is good stuff, man. This Leopard is still kicking, and that's a good thing, but I think he's knocked out our ATGM vehicles. I mean, otherwise, what's he doing? Yeah, they're destroyed. Get that fucking thick armor going, man. Alright, I need the icons back on. Do we have any light 8C? Yeah, the law, but that's about it. It's not gonna do us all too much great. Goodness. Alright, let's reverse these. Let's have these 25 millimeters ready for action here. Let's get the teams back. Let's get these guys back as well. We got some troops here on the high ground. They are kind of just holding this like it's little big. Little round top. Little big top. Big top hill. I don't know. I can't remember. This is too intense to remember American Civil War stuff right now. But both of their Abrams tanks are active. I can confirm that. We have the AT in this building, which I think is clever. But they won't be hitting... Oh no, they're on the opposite side. Let's move them here. We have 2 guys alive, 1 wounded. But we... Oh, and I think... No, we do have some rockets remaining. We might be able to put these guys to use. Let's give them some covering fire, guys. The US are coming in hard here. Like crazy hard. quick pause. We've only been 10 minutes into this battle. This one's destroyed. Oh, wow. We're really just taking casualties here. Like, there's no way around it. Let's dismount this guy. I don't think I'm used to taking this much. This is what it feels like to be up against, like, a First Nation thing. You know what I mean? First Nation thing? Yeah, just a First Nation thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's assault with these guys here, because we need to counter the infantry as well. And, honestly, I got a better idea. Let's race them into the town. These guys have lost their personnel carrier, so these are the ones I'll just kind of like slowly move up. You know, somewhere where they can do some action or fighting. Okay, how are we looking back here at HQ? Can we spare some units? Well, we're not going to get B Company. We're definitely not going to get... this is Battle Group HQ, and we have 2 of these 30 or 25 mils. I'd say that's a pretty good start. We need to race them into town, though, so that we can prevent the enemy strikers from getting closer. We need to hold the point. I'm not sure we can defeat the Abrams. Like, we've lost both of our Leopards right now, which is terrible. And honestly, I just can't believe how we haven't penetrated this tank. Like, we have not penetrated. We've fired from below. We've fired at range from below, and we haven't done it. So, oh, this one's knocked out, though. This one's knocked out. Good news. Good news. If we knock out this Abrams, we could do this. We got 1 ATGM crew over here. Unfortunately for them, they can't see that Abrams. So what we need to do is to fast and quickly get these guys around here. And then, like, maybe slowly inch up, quickly inch up there, and then just take it out. However, we got U.S. infantry out here. And we need some goddamn covering fire. In the most serious remarks. Fast. Alright, you. 3 section. Covering fire. Like, go right there, covering fire, okay? You guys. Actually, I got a better idea. Get in this building, rooftop. It sounds silly. It probably is silly. It's a bit of a show-off move. It's kind of a cool thing for, like, a movie. It's not a movie, though. This is bloody serious, but still. Also, this building has lost its inhabitants, so we're just going to occupy that one instead. These guys are suppressed, but they're still alive. This one's immobilized and knocked out. Yeah, we've pretty much lost our vehicles right now. This is, however, the ATGM vehicle, which is still active. Currently engaged with a striker. So what we're going to do is take these guys and quickly get them in between some buildings here for greater cover, and then perhaps we can target that Abrams tank before it finishes us. And then, what are you? 3 platoon HQ? Where's your platoon? It's up there. Dude, listen here, Lieutenant, or whatever rank you are. Get going. Get in there. The men need you. What's that? I don't know what rank that is. I've never seen a Canadian rank before. I have no idea what rank he is. B Company. Where's your B Company's in the fight? Listen here, Major or Captain or whatever. Get in there. What's this guy? No, where? This guy. Independent. He doesn't even have a rank. He doesn't need a rank. He's independent. The hell. Anyway, we lost Leopards. ATGM is poor. But, well, I think we can continue this fight. How is our ground infantry doing here against the U.S. troops? I think we might have a few of them on the run. Look at that. You hear that? Keep moving these troops up. 8 platoon is advancing. 8 platoon, move! We got people doing first aid here as well. Combat medics. Now, my main priority... Oh, we got knocked out here. Is that tank. Right there. Get it. Hit it. Hit it. Fire. God damn it. Fire. Fire. God damn it. Fire. They're pinned. Get it. We got Canadian infantry down here in the building. Just, what's he doing? Oh, they're running inside. You're not going to be able to fire those from the inside. Okay, I got a cool idea. No, let's not target. Clear target. Guys, get to the roof. Get to the roof and fire from the roof. We need that Abrams down. Smash that armor. A. Oh, infantry firing. Oh, this is too risky. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Just get down. Oh, they're coming over now. Where's my 25 mics? Now we counter. Now we counter. ATGM off on that side. Oh, that's from the infantry. That's the M2 the law. Look at the U.S. infantry coming down the hill. They have a striker, an AT striker, a gun system striker rushing down right now. Oh my God, our Canadian infantry is just like last standing this shit. Hardcore, man. Open up, guys. Why are you not firing? Oh, he doesn't have any targets from there. Let's counterattack. Armored cav, armored cav. Put some 25s on him. Let's go. Penetration. I think we're killing the crew inside. For sure. I don't need the objective on. I got it. Is this World War III or what? Javelins. Have we lost all the AT here? I don't know, man. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're pretty panicked. I think our infantry's retreating. I'm gonna hear some shit about how I could have won this battle. And I'm gonna tell you, fucking America, dude. Man, America, okay? That's all I'm gonna reply if you say you could have won this battle. I'm just gonna say America. And that's gonna answer it for you. There's no point in complaining right now, okay? This is... I don't know what Canada is ranked in terms of global firepower index or anything. But I'd be damned if my Leopards weren't in good positions. And I'd be damned if my Leopards didn't fire so many times. Multiple times. Multiple times. Pop smoke, pop smoke, pop smoke, pop, pop, pop. I mean, I want to see the casualty report after this. Because I'll be impressed. Okay, we're going to reinforce now. We're just going to race these guys to the town. We are reinforcing. We are reinforcing. I want the crew and everyone to get going, too. We knocked out a bunch of U.S. vehicles, for sure. They just had more than us. They could... I guess they... I don't know if it works this way with the points, but it feels like they've been able to afford more than us. Alright, now for the battle group HQs as well. Get yourself in the action. We're not like the Cameron Highlanders of Nova Scotia or anything, but yeah. Get in. Let's go. Oh my god, I fucking hit straight on. Everyone's like, oh my god, he's dead. Like, someone's leg just got blown off inside that car. So they're gonna panic and jump out. Like, look, they can't, like, oh my god. I do like the Canadian C7A too. It's cool. But it's based on the AR. Like, it's based on the M16, isn't it? I think we're being overrun, sir. I don't think it has anything to do with that remaining Abrams. It's just the amount of strikers. Like, what the hell? Where are my strikers? I don't have any. Alright, at least now we're getting some firepower up in here. I wonder if we can put the enemy on the run. Do I have any reserves? This is now we gotta do this trick where I, you know, get the machine gunners going. So we're gonna do this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Listen, you guys are pretty okay. Let's flank up and take this high ground. Go, 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 go.